What's up, you guys? We are still in Chicago, but yet it's a lot going on in the media that we should discuss. So I'm going to say shout out to y'all out there. Can y'all hear me real good? Let me know. Press one if y'all can hear me before we actually get started. We got a full show today. Give me a second. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure. All right, y'all can hear me. So we are live. I want to say I'm spending time with family, and of course we'll do a full story time on another day. But we want to get into it. So we're gonna talk about Charlamagne the God. Apologizing to Kwame Brown. Did I get his name right? Kwame? Did I say his name right? So I want to give y'all an update because at first I didn't know what was going on with Kwame. I didn't know what was going on with Kwame. I didn't know what was going on with Charlamagne the God. So apparently, I had a chance to listen to the Breakfast Club, and it was a piece of what Charlamagne the God was talking about in the clip. Let me see if I can pull up the clip of what he was talking about. Let's see if we can hear this.
Leave Kwame Brown alone.
Let's see if we can
I
hear
don't know
this.
if y'all know, but you can do a little research. Kwame Brown was born in Charleston, South Carolina. I don't think I've ever met Kwame, but I know a lot of his family. His family lived in Moss Corner, South Carolina. His father's name was Willie Brown. I don't know how many kids Willie Brown had. I don't know how many siblings Kwame Brown got, but I went to school with his sister, and I went to school with one of his brothers. Let me tell y'all something. Kwame's father in the 90s, I remember this story. He beat a woman with an axe handle. It was his girlfriend. And the rumor was he buried her alive. He buried her in the area that I grew up in, if I remember correctly. I've been trying to call my dad since yesterday to confirm the whole story because I literally forgot about this until yesterday. But the woman died and he got arrested. If he's still alive, he's in prison for life because he got caught because he left South Carolina after the murder and came back for his paycheck. Let me tell you something else. His other brother, I don't know if him and Kwame were close, but his other brother shot his baby mama several times and then killed himself. That was like in '08. And his other brother, Kwame's other brother, just went to jail for murder like 3 years ago. All of this you can Google. I'm saying all that to say, leave Kwame alone. That man has been quiet for 20 years. He don't bother nobody. Clearly all that, all that he's a bust stuff gets to him, and you don't know what people are going through or have been through, but I've seen folks snap for less, and it looks like, Kwame is snapping. And if you look at the history of men in his family, you would know his men in his family have a history of snapping. Leave.
Okay, so y'all heard that. So he was talking about Kwame's family, his dad. He was also talking about Kwame's brother. And let's see. I'm not pissed off at Charlamagne because Charlamagne's job is to talk about people in the media. And Kwame is in the media. Yes, he was a basketball player, didn't do very well. He wasn't that successful in the NBA with points and stuff, but he still made a pretty good coin. But he wasn't that successful. He did not live up to the hype when he got drafted into the NBA. He didn't live up to the hype. Okay, so of course he's going to be dragged. But Kwame definitely clapped back at Charlamagne the God, and he clapped back at DJ Envy. He clapped back at both. Let's see if we can find it right here. I'm gonna play a clip of this.
Yeah. That mean media machine is out after a nigga, boy. Yeah. Up next. Yes. Now the Breakfast Club done joined in. Now I think y'all gonna have to be the next victim. So Charlamagne the God, you want to talk as if you know me because, like I say, you part of that Buffole too. You like Steven Jackson and Becky with the good hair. Y'all probably be at them same parties. So, Steven Jackson, rapist, Charlamagne the God rape case guy that actually played guilty and got away with it. We're gonna name you got away with it. So because I called two gentlemen that you can clearly hear on your podcast that they tapped somebody and said only one person was part of the trade. You mean to tell me you gonna purport the story the way that you see fit? You want to talk about a brother that I never met, that my father had children outside of his marriage, just like DJ Envy cheating ass? So I'm wrong because my father had a son at the time that I never met. So that like I'm some killer. When I lying all the goddamn time. And Charlamagne, you shut your punk ass up, nigga. Cause since when words became violent, you niggas taking too many marching orders from women. You dumb son of a bitch. In the definition of the word violence, it starts with physical altercation, physical contact, not words, bitch. So I don't subscribe to that. So I'll see you in a minute to get violent on YouTube, you punk motherfucker. Y'all talking about somebody violent because they talking. They ain't violent when they saying they gonna come to Atlanta. They not violent. I'm the violent one. That's the message y'all want to put out. My daddy go to jail, so it's my fault. Bitch ass nigga, I told you. See how y'all want to tell the story? See people? See how they want to tell the story? A rose that grew through the cement. I don't got nothing to do with what my daddy did, bitch. I got my own hands, my own arms, and my own brain. And you got your own body and your own penis that allegedly you used to rape a girl, you punk bitch. And you so protected, you bald head, weasel face, bleach face motherfucker that nobody taking you off air for raping a girl. But you get up on camera talking about protect all women. And now a man finally calling your bitch ass out. Now I'm violent from my truck. I'm a violent guy from my truck talking on the phone. Fuck out of here. See you on you.
Whoa. Whoa. That was like my first time hearing that. Okay. So Kwame Brown roasted DJ and he roasted Charlamagne the God. But this is the thing, though. And I gotta say this, Charlamagne. I sent you a DM. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I sent a DM and I'm in support of DJ as a radio host. But if you go out there and you dig up somebody else's past and you brought up about Kwame's brother and father, we ain't know none of this. We ain't know none of this information till he came on the radio because I damn sure didn't know none of that. So of course they're gonna dig up, the R-word allegations about Charlamagne the God. They're gonna always dig that up. And I was having a conversation today. I was just randomly in the store today having a conversation talking about Charlamagne the God. I said, listen, it's in his past, but they're gonna always bring that up. And if it did happen, if he did violate that young girl, that young girl, then of course that needs to continue to be brought up until the day he closes his eyes, until the day he goes into the grave. So that do need to be brought up, and charges definitely need to be brought up. So if he did do that, he deserved to get read and clap back. So that was going on. Let me see if I can. Hot 97 was talking about it. Guys, I ain't got my touch screen. I'm trying to touch screen the thing. It's not even the touch screen. It's not even the touch screen. Kwame was definitely coming at him. And so, of course, High 97, they had to say what they had to say. Talking about they never had to get they with the cease and desist. That's kind of childish. Why in the world would you even give out a cease and desist? Because that's what Charlamagne, he's corporate. Charlamagne the God is not a person that, he can dish it out, but he can't take it. And talking about them allegations and the way how they picked up some more noise was definitely damaging towards Charlamagne. And that's what he came out today. And he said, okay, I'm sorry. He came out apologizing because I'm just really, really telling you. He came out apologizing and said, I'm going to give myself the duck the other day. And I questioned, and I'm like, wow, why is he apologizing to Kwame Brown and he just apologized to Kwame Brown? Why in the world is he doing that? What was the reason? You didn't need to apologize because everything that you said it was just about his family. He's a public figure and he can get it. But I don't think that Charlamagne the God can handle the situation getting dragged the way how he got dragged on social media. I don't think he can handle that, especially when it's dealing with the whole Jessica Reed situation. He did brought up Jessica Reed in his book, Black Privilege. He did brought it up. And correct me if I'm wrong, he did apologize about Jessica Reed. I think he apologized. He said he's sorry that she went through that experience. He had nothing to do with it. I think he apologized to some of that nature, some dealing with that, I believe, on that topic. I didn't get a chance to really listen to it. So, I didn't really get a chance. I can't remember. I really can't. But if my memory serves me right, I think he said he apologized that she went through what she went through. But again, if he did something to Jessica Reed, he's going to have to deal with this to the day he died. That is just something you're going to deal with. You can send people cease and desist letters all the time. That's not going to stop a person from talking. We look at the situation what's going on with Dr. Larry Reed, right? He even went further, not just send a cease and desist. Now he's filing a case, a defamation suit against a blogger because of what the blogger is saying. That is a very lengthy and it's a very expensive thing. Like you can sue people all day, but suing the internet, are you going to be able to sue Twitter? Because they're not the only one. So in this particular case, it's going to be very lengthy. So I don't know if Charlamagne is going to sue Kwame Brown, but he did apologize. And we don't know if Kwame is going to let out the gas for Charlamagne because I heard the man went against Charlamagne for hours. I didn't catch the whole hours. They said Charlamagne admitted to purchasing Spanish Fly on the Brilliant Idiot podcast a few years ago. Yes, I remember he said something like that. So he said a lot of problematic things. I mean, they were sending me tweets back of the day of Charlamagne the God. Let me see if I can pull it up. They were like sending me tweets of stuff that he said. They said, form MBA, okay. Let me see if I can pull up some of the tweets. Okay. No. But it was some old tweets that they were bringing up about Charlamagne the God. He made a tweet about R. Kelly. He said R. Kelly's sex tape is the greatest sex tape ever. The greatest celebrity sex tape ever came out. I remember he said that. And there was a lot of other things that Charlamagne the God have said. Of course, when I asked my audience, do y'all believe that that Charlamagne is innocent or guilty? It was like a split decision between both. It was like a split decision. So it's like a split decision in there. I was all the point was he never on in hours, but sure like the fire and trolls. At this point, everybody's skeleton is falling out the closet. I think it's good and good time that it came out. Charlamagne said a lot of problematic things. So he did. He said a lot. And I know it's a lot of people in the chat have something to say in it. And another piece, what he said, I want to get to all his tweets. Somebody emailed me. Give me a second. Somebody actually emailed me all the tweets of what he said. I wish they would DM me instead of email because I get so many emails. So many emails. Okay. Somebody said that Charlamagne talking about that he had rape sex with his wife. They said that Charlamagne's wife came and cleared it up about that situation. So he have said a lot of, problematic things on his social media that people are digging up. Because someone sent me a email of all the problematic tweets that Charlamagne have said on his Twitter account. I'm trying to bring it up, but I cannot find the tweet of it. And he was very unfiltered in these tweets. Go all the way back into 2009. That's what it was, like a lot of tweets. Now, should we judge a person on 2009 tweets? I would say no. I think a person can change. This is already 2021. So let me see if I can find that. I'm looking for you guys. Was that Saturday? So they must have to send it. I'm trying to find those tweets. Okay, is this it? Nope. That's the same thing I'm looking at. Let's go down. Hold on, y'all. I'm just going to. I get so many emails, and I cannot get to it. I want to read some of the tweets that he was saying. Give me a second. On there, where is it at? Let's see. Okay, I can't get to it. I'm looking. I cannot find it. But to make matters worse, this is all public. So when you say these things on your Twitter, and when you become famous, or when you become and get a lot of people start to follow you, those tweets will come back and bite you. And that's what it did. Okay. Yes. So if y'all can send me like his old problematic tweets, send it to my DM because I wanted to read it. And child, I'm scrolling down this email. I get so many emails. So apology is deflecting and damage control. It is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the phone lines to let you all call in and see what y'all got to say. I wanted them problematic tweets. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted them problematic tweets that he said, because it was a lot of them. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know this man said all that. Okay, let me scroll down again. Let me scroll down again. Let me see if I can find it. Let me scroll down again. Let me see if I can find it. All right. We got 171 people in the chat. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Thumbs up the video. Thank you so very much. Okay. Wow. I say he said a lot of problematic things, but I don't think that he did something to Jessica Rhee. I personally believe it was somebody else in that room that actually did that. They said Malika was the friend that went to the party with Jessica. After taking a drink from Charlamagne, women began to feel out of character. So that was somebody else sent me emails about that, about Malika was the friend that took her to the party, and they got a drink from Charlamagne. They both were started to feel, they both started to feel a little dizzy. Okay, here we go. This is the first tweet. R. Kelly is thinking Brock's daughters can get it. Another tweet he wrote. R. Kelly looks 20-something. The fountain of youth clearly can be found within teenage vagina. Then he said, furthermore, R. Kelly has the best celebrity sex tape of all time. There we go. I'm looking at all this stuff. Okay. So all this stuff is of the tweets that he said. He apologized. Yes, he had apologized. But people still going to bring up his past, and they still going to be bringing up things that he did. So, of course, he apologized. But people still going to bring up his past. It is what it is. Okay? So I was definitely watching some of the clips. What I'm going to do is, and I also want y'all to see this. This is something else that's problematic, too. That he, that not of Charlamagne. This is the guy from Empire. Where is that at? Okay. Child, this is sad. So he's going to be serving, and I thought he would get more jail time. So this is Sakeem, you already know, the Empire star pleads guilty to felony domestic violence after wife said he assaulted her for several hours, must serve jail time. So pretty much when I read this article, he pretty much will serve 10 days in jail, 3 years probation. November, now 10 days in jail seems a little light for someone who can't keep their hands to themselves. So with that being said, he also has to enroll in the domestic violence offender treatment program. During his probation, Gary won't be allowed to consume any illegal drugs. He also have to submit to a drug and alcohol testing. He got to stay out of trouble, and he can't possess any stun guns, tasers, or any other kind of firearm. So that's just the situation. So Bashir Gray, y'all already know y'all already know we call him Hakeem. So he's for 10, like literally just 10 days. And he had to do community, he had to do probably community service, can't have drug alcohol, and also alcohol treatment. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna allow the phone lines to be opened up right now. And I want to say this, and Deborah, I concur with that. And I agree with you on that. Let's go back to Charlamagne the God. All right. So moderators, put the number on there, the 972 number. Give me a second. I'll post it on the screen. So if anybody want to call in, let me make sure I take it off the silent. Okay. Let me go to that right quick. All right. Give me a second. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Thank you. That's the number, 972-674-9462. But if Jessica was white, oh, yes, he would be counseled. It's because she's black and she's dark-skinned, right? Exactly. So also, I want to talk about T.I.'s son really quickly, because this is something that was popped up on my timeline that I do want to talk about. Where's this picture? Did I put this picture up here? Him as daddy. So this little boy was mad at his own business. And of course, social media, the people was around him, pressing him. So he went into his bag and for self-defense. Now, when he went to go get his book bag, people was assuming that it was a weapon. I don't know what was in there. If he did have a weapon, it's good. But it's not good because he's still 16 years old. So you can't be having a weapon, anything that's illegal. But they was just pressuring him for what his father and what his mother is accused of. I don't know why don't T.I. and his wife give their kids security knowing that they're going to be dragged in the real world. I hope that T.I. and Tiny sit down with their children and say, hey, mommy and daddy, we are in the mood, we are in the news, so we're going to give y'all some security, some bodyguards. Know that y'all may be trolled on social media. Know that y'all may be trolled in real life because of the situation, what we've been accused of. I understand that, but I just don't think that it's unfair that people are coming up to his son when his son ain't got nothing to do with what the father and the mother did. They didn't go around taking women and putting stuff in women's drinks. They didn't do that. So I don't know why in the world would they continue to pressure the children when the children didn't do anything wrong. So his son was just had a little altercation. It was all over social media, and I hope that they get the help that they need, okay? I really, really hope so. When it comes to that, I really, really hope so. They get the help that they need, okay? All right, so that was going on, and it was really, really sad. Nicki Minaj, I don't know if y'all seen about it or in social media. She's in the news now. She had posted a video of her just dancing around and showing her butt, and not showing like her butt. We was looking at her butt, but she's doing all that to stay in the news and stay relevant and stuff like that. Shout out to Nicki because her new mixtape. Well, it's an old mixtape, but it was released on social media. It was released on streaming services. It had pushed about over 80-some thousand copies. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj to really push an old mixtape to get, where she got. And I think that's dope because that'll let you know that she still got a lot of people that will support her, and she got a lot of people that will show her love and that will just show her, a lot of attention. So I want to say congratulations to Nicki. I think that that was great that she was doing that. But yeah, she was just showing, she real thick, by the way. I mean, she real thick. I was looking. She had on her pink Crocs, and I'm like, God damn, Nicki, I didn't know you had no butt like that. I was looking. Now, I don't supposed to be looking, but I had no choice. It was all up there on the camera. So I was looking. Yes, I was. I want to say that right now. I was up. It was just moving around. And so I said, hey, I got to look at this. And after I definitely was looking. Definitely was looking. I had to. I couldn't help it. Okay. It was up and it's up. Okay. And it was jiggling too. It wasn't, sometimes we look at people play, it'd be all stuck. It wasn't stuck. It was moving back, it was jiggling. So it looked like it looked real to me. Okay. All right. So we got the phone lines open up. What do y'all have to say? The number is on the screen, 972-674-9462. Yeah, so and let me tell y'all this about Nicki Minaj I keep saying podcast, but she should come out with Queen Radio. I was just listening to her mixtape. Don't get me wrong, that mixtape is lit. Now, mind you, I don't know if it was the Hennessy I was drinking last night mixed with some Pepsi Cola, but I was listening to her. Mixtape, and it was real lit. Now, I don't know if I was. I don't know, but I was really listening to it like last night, and I'm really was getting my life, listening to her mixtape. Maybe because I was smoking. I think I was smoking. Sometimes when you smoke and when you drink, everything else sounds golden. Okay. All right. So let me see this comment. Somebody said Kwame's family is not public figure, so that makes no sense. But again, he is a public figure, so your family got to be brought up. Like if I'm becoming a public figure. So of course people will bring up things in my family if they can find something. They want to bring it up on social media. It is what it is. Okay? All right, I got these phone lines open up. Don't have me have these lines open up and y'all don't want to call in and give y'all thoughts. Let me see right here. They said Wiley is smoking and drinking. Yes, I was smoking and drinking. I was getting my life. Hey, I was getting my life. I was supposed to check to a hotel tonight and meet up with somebody, but it was good. So it was good linking up with family. It really was. I had a beautiful time, and I just cannot believe that tomorrow is Tuesday, and I'll be back, in Dallas tomorrow. But it was just really lit. It was lit. And I got a lot of nieces and nephews and they are a lot of work, but it was nice. Some that I've never met before. I met yesterday, and I met a lot of them. I met all of them. Not all my nieces and nephews, but yeah, I met the baby. I got some nieces, nephews, and hearing uncle and stuff like that was something that would really make me want to move back to Chicago. But I like Dallas. But if I were to move back, it would be for my nieces and nephews. But yeah, they were a handful. This house was lit. It was kids everywhere. It's about 7. I got about that was here today. 7 kids that was here. My nieces and nephews. I have more, but all my nieces and nephews wasn't here. It was just 7 over here, and it felt like it was 700. Okay, it was definitely good. And let me tell you, what did I have today? I had the Harold chicken today, and I had my mom cooked some barbecue ribs and some collard greens. That was off the chain, and the barbecue ribs was off the chain. I mean, I've never had no ribs tasted like that. They had put butter on it. It was really good. I didn't need no barbecue sauce on it, and it was so tender. That's when I first got here, but it was nice. It was really nice. It really was. Okay, I'm telling y'all, it was nice. Yeah, it was all. I was on Uncle just hearing that. Oh, here we go. Hey, you live on the Wally Show. Hello. All right, you call. All right, call in. Numbers on there. Okay, I really missed the good soul food. Nothing popping in DC. I need to move back to Texas. Yes, my grandmother, she's great. I had a beautiful conversation with her. It was really nice. Like I'm telling y'all, coming back to the city, it's like I fit right in. It was everything. Chicago music, house music, hearing that, it was really, really nice. And I just cannot believe I leave tomorrow. I just cannot believe it. I just literally got here. Time moved by so fast because I got here, I think, Thursday. I think it was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. And I stayed here until Tuesday. And I was like, whoa. Now, we were supposed to go out to the zoo, but we didn't make it to the zoo. We were supposed to Navy Pier. We didn't make it to Navy Pier. Okay. So I'm seeing in the chat, someone said Kwame can't use the R word because he wasn't charged with the R word. You're right. But it's just the optics. Jessica Reed said that he R words her. So Jessica Reed did it. Give me a second. Hello.
Hi, this is Christopher Johnson.
Who is this for? What's this? This is him. What's this concerning? For what? Oh no, this is a spam caller. Child, I don't have time for that. Why did it be? I got the spam blocker. Let me block this number. I got the spam blocker, and they still be calling me with all this. Okay. Anyway, it's for the warranty on your car. They're calling me for warranties. They be calling me for vacations. They be calling me for cruise. I'm like, what the world? And I have the spam blocker on it. I don't understand that. I just really don't. I really don't. So I'll probably, let me see if I want to meet up with her. Let me see how she's doing. How long, you guys? She probably asleep.
Hello.
Hey, what you doing?
Baby's back, and I'm finishing up a meeting. How are you?
You say your baby's back? Oh wow. Okay. Well, I leave tomorrow in the afternoon, but I'm gonna come back in June. It's a weekend in June that I may come back, and I know I'm trying to come back for the 4th of July. Yeah, when is your birthday? Your birthday when? Oh, July 7th, your birthday. Uh-huh. That's what's up. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you know which weekend I'm gonna come, and I'm gonna text you the information. And then during that time, I'm gonna get a hotel room because that's when the city gonna be lit, hopefully. Right, right. Because I was like so busy with my nieces and nephews, so it was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how y'all do it. I know it, right? All right. Okay. So yeah, so I would definitely. I'm thinking about coming back to Chicago. I'm so sorry that I did it during the show. But it's gonna be lit in Chicago before. Okay. I cannot believe I was supposed now the original. Let me tell y'all something. The original plan was for me to get a hotel room. That was the original plan. But once I got here, I wanted to spend time with my mom, and she picked me up from the airport, and we went out to eat. And I was like, I might as well stay with my mom, because I rarely see my mother. So, and it's been years since I've seen her, and I was like, okay, I spent time with my mom. It's been years since I spent time with my mom. It's been a long time. So I said, how about I just stay here and don't get the hotel room, save the $700, and then I could just keep that for something else. So, and then I met my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. So I just like it was just best, and I was able to sleep, and it was nice. It was nice. I had my medicine with me. Everything was good. Okay, but I was supposed to link up with somebody, and obviously it did not happen because I got caught up in some other stuff. But all right, so we got the phone lines open up. If anybody want to call in, must be the one trying to know. Nobody trying to try me, man. There was no plan. You didn't have to lie to kick it. No, it was a lot. It was a lot that we was doing. All right, so y'all don't have the phone. Y'all don't want to call in, okay? You actually listen to him. Yes, we all know. I'll tell y'all, I really wanted to, but the night is still young. The night is still young. The night is still young, so you just never know. You just never know. But all my nieces and nephews, they gone. They spending time. They gone. I'm gonna just say that right now. They gone. And I was like, when is they leaving? Because I couldn't go live. Let me tell y'all something. With children, oh, it's your birthday. Your birthday song. Okay, happy. Okay, let me do your happy birthday song. Give me a second. All right, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sonia. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless 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 you. Yeah, happy birthday. Okay, you did me. Okay, I remember. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's get kind of busy with these birthday songs. Start charging y'all. We got to start charging y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to be like Rolling Ray or purr. If you want a birthday shout out, purr. You gotta start charging. But shout out to your birthday. All right, who is okay? All right. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. Okay. Can you turn me down the back? Can you turn me down the back?
Okay, I didn't know I was on.
Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to talk about what you. Yes, I wanted to talk about what you was talking about, but I was trying to wait, my chance to speak to you about the questions that you was asking. I was calling to get on cue, but you wound up accepting my call.
Okay. You want to talk about Charlamagne? What's up?
Oh my God, yes, that's Charlamagne. It was literally disgusting the way he, the way he exposed that man's father and everything. Because the reason why I say it was disgusting, because he just ripped the man apart. And mental illness is hereditary, so that's what really scared me. But it was just too slandering. What he did to that man. He just slandered him too bad, and that wasn't deserving of nobody.
Okay. Well, it was. I wanted you to turn me down. Can you mute me in the back? Because I hear myself back playing. Mute your TV.
All right. Yes. Apologize for that.
Okay.
You're muted.
Okay. But like I said, he didn't spill no ill will. He was just talking about what happened in his family. And obviously, Charlamagne is back from their hometown, so he didn't defame him or slander his name. He was talking about his family.
Well, this man said he didn't even know part of the family that he was even talking about.
Well, if he didn't know him, he still have a right. Charlamagne still have a right to talk about a public figure family. Your family is not off limits when your family's a mess. Let me tell you as an example. Beyonce's nephew got caught up in some scandal sleeping with somebody, a Disney star, and they talked about it and that's her family. Even though the boy ain't rich, but his auntie is rich, which is Beyonce, and his mom is famous, which is Solange. So your family going to be discussed. It's just going to happen.
Well, honey, he shouldn't have broke that dragon, because his rebuttal ruined Charlamagne's career. I don't even think people want him on TV no more. On radio no more. He is ruined.
I don't think that he's ruined, Carla. He still got his deal. He still got his publishing house deal. He just
after the allegations of this allegedly arrest and being found or saying he was guilty or whatever the case may be, being that it was about a minor child, people are not liking that. And they are losing their careers for things like that. People did not know things like that. And his tweets and things that he's saying, he needs to go down like Tiny and T.I., R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, every other pedophile. No exception. Thank you, Holly, for accepting my call.
All right, thank you. So the number is on the screen, you guys. Thank you. It's 972-674-9462. If you want to call in and give your thoughts on it. But again, he apologized. It was good PR. I think with Charlamagne, he wanted the heat off of him with didn't want to keep bringing up these allegations. So the heat is on him. And that was smart. I think one of his PR persons said Charlamagne just apologized. They said while Charlamagne was doing too much, people ain't sitting around discussing NBA players, family members all day. Stop. Again, it's media. When you become famous, your family is going to be discussed. It is what it is. They up there discussing Charlamagne's wife. They was bringing up stuff about her. So of course you're going to be discussed. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? It's nothing wrong with that. If something's going on with your family, it's going to be discussed. His dad did some off-the-wall stuff. His brother allegedly did some off-the-wall stuff. It's going to be discussed. It's nothing that you can do to stop it. And Charlamagne just apologized because he couldn't deal with that heat for the things that he'd been accused of. He just couldn't deal with the heat. But again, is I mad that Charlamagne brought up those things? No, I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad at all. So it is what it is, people. Y'all disagree? So let me ask y'all in the chat. Press 1 if y'all think Charlamagne was wrong for bringing up Kwame Brown's family issues. Press 2 if you don't think he's wrong. Give me a second. Press 1 if you think he's wrong. Press 2 if you don't think he's wrong. Let's see where it's at. Oh, it's a lot of ones in the house. Well, Charlamagne, according to my producers, you were wrong. According to my producers, you were wrong. He was using to basically say he would bury YouTube, though it's wrong. Okay, now that was a little bit, that was pushing it. That was pushing it. Like, you got to be careful. Y'all better leave alone because you know what his family was accused of. People do that all the time. Not right or wrong, just stupid because now he's defending his child. Wrong. Okay. All right. So the number is on the screen if y'all want to call in real quickly. And make sure y'all subscribe. Man. Oh, they said, Wally, pick up the phone. Let me see if you called in. Give me a second. I didn't hear it ring. Oh, I guess you did call. All right, give me a second. I have to call you back. Give me a second. Hey.
Hello?
Hey. Can you turn me? Yeah, can you turn me down the back?
Oh, I'm already.
Oh, you already called in. I'm sorry. You already called in. I'm sorry.
Thank you, darling.
All right. Bye-bye. I'm sorry. No, nobody else called in. Give me a second. All right. Give me a second. Hold on, you guys.
Hello.
Hey, you live on the Wally Show.
Hey, Wally, how you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, I had a call there because I wanted to show how our black community is. You see how they want to throw away Charlamagne now because of these allegations, but they didn't care when he was talking about Lil Kim knows her finances, Nicki Minaj's husband, and her brother, and all other things. Then they let this guy come along by the name of Kwame say all these things so everybody don't like Charlamagne all of a sudden. But he's been problematic and been doing these type of things like forever since he came in the game, but all of a sudden they mad now. But I've got a feeling they're gonna be more mad when they find out that what is his name?
Kwame
Brown. Yeah, they're gonna be more mad to find out that he said that Breonna Taylor murder was justified on his YouTube video. And also, say it again.
No, I'm listening.
Oh yeah, you can type in YouTube on his name and Breonna Taylor, and he was justifying the murder of Breonna Taylor and whatever someone in politics is, that's on them. But he's also major and a big Trump supporter. They have to look back at his videos 7 months ago where he was going off, but it's starting to surface now. To watch, you're going to see how they turn on him. So like I said, our black community, they'll be on you 1 minute and off you the next minute. So you keep doing your thing. Don't let them do you like that because they will do it. I'm just letting you know.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. I want to ask you that because somebody said, Wally, what do you think about Jessica Mom not pressing charges? I think that is pathetic of her. I think that she should get locked up, and I think she was complicit because there's nowhere in the world your daughter, if my daughter was touched, I'm going to see it through. I am not going to sit here and not press charges. What she did was wrong. You should have went to the courthouse, pressed charges, and seen it to the end meet. I don't agree with her not really pressing charges. I don't, because if that was my daughter, I would press charges. Skip that she was afraid. Skip that she didn't want to take a black man down. Your daughter was violated. And if that was the case, you should have continued to press charges, period. And I said what I said about that. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the Hey, you live on the Wally Show.
Hey, Wally, this
Hey.
Hey, I'm calling on regards of the Charlamagne situation.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel as though that Charlamagne was wrong for doxing that man's family. And when you said that, since
was it really doxing? Hold on, you keep saying doxing. He knew about the family. He knew about this stuff, so that wasn't really doxing.
Well, the Breakfast Club is a nationwide show, and all of us didn't know that.
Okay.
A lot of people didn't know that. I don't follow sports, so I didn't even know who this man was until all this stuff happened. But I've been following Charlamagne the God for a long time, especially when Wendy, when he was on, when he was a jockey, when he was a radio jockey for Wendy here in Philadelphia. So I'm not surprised at what he do, but I do feel as though that he art that girl. I feel as though that he's being protected by the industry. And another thing you said that is right. Okay, if you're a public figure and people talk about your family, they're on limits. Okay, I get that. Okay, but with Charlamagne, what he did was when that guy talked about, Charlamagne talked about that man's family. He didn't talk about him. He talked about that man's family. And when he came back and talked about Charlamagne and what Charlamagne did and was documented, then you want to send out a cease and desist. And that's some nut stuff right there. And that's why Charlamagne the guy, people going to keep on bringing him up. Every time I write in a comment section on the Breakfast Club, I bring up his charges. And I know I'm probably blocked on that channel. And 2 years ago, when they brought this stuff out, it was swept under the rug. I feel as though Funk Master Flex is fake. I feel as though that, he don't care about that Jessica Reed girl. He just did it just to get back at Charlamagne. And that's the thing. People don't care about Jessica Reed. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't want Charlamagne the God on the Breakfast Club. I'm not saying take his money away, take this away. I just don't want him to be the voice.
I mean, but if you don't want him out there, I mean, he's going to be on there. He's going to be the voice. He's going to continue to talk. My thing is that I personally believe an independent investigator should investigate this allegation. Don't you think so? That this should be, the case should be back open back up?
They said that the case is closed, and if they want to open it back up, I have no problem with that because they broke the rules with Bill Cosby. So why is Charlamagne the guy off limits? The reason why, one, he pleaded to a lesser charge. Her mom didn't want to press charges because I felt as though everybody said that, well, her mom didn't want her to be a victim. I felt as though that her mom felt guilt for letting her be around a grown-ass man. But that's not the point of the situation. The point is he was a grown-ass man, hanging around teenage girls. And then, this is my thing, and some people might disagree with this, but another thing why I don't like it, and I feel as though he's a predator, back in that day, younger girls did talk to older men. So, he's that corny of a nigga that he couldn't, take this girl out. He couldn't do this or do that, and she give it up willingly. He had to, drug her, and then have her around all these other men to do whatever with it. I mean, this is a sick man right here. This is a sick man, and that's why he's always a therapy. Because if that was just messed up to me. If he was that bull, he should have been able to take this girl out, take her on a date, take her to this, and if she wanted to give it up, then she would have gave it up. Just like R. Kelly did Aaliyah. R. Kelly didn't date break Aaliyah. Aaliyah wanted R. Kelly. her parents was with them dating. That's why they got married. Another point everybody brought up too was Charlamagne the God was on the R. Kelly coming, whatever his documentary was. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? I mean, this man is insane. This man is sick.
And,
so, you know,
I hear you on that.
I'm just trying to figure out how long he's going to be protected. Because he's protected.
It will have to be more victims. It will literally have to be more victims coming out.
Yeah. Or you might just have to piss off the right person. That's all it takes.
Absolutely. It's going to have to be some more victims because this one case, the mom didn't really see charges through. I guess he pleads to a lesser charge. It would have to be more victims. Somebody would have to come out and be another victim outside of Jessica Reed.
Right. And I don't know if there's more victims or whatever. He talked about Spanish Fly a lot. I never even heard of Spanish Fly until this situation. You know, I don't know. We call it goddamn Mickey or date rape drug. I never even heard of Spanish Fly before. Spanish
Fly is an old school term. That's like old school.
Yeah, but I feel as though he's you know, and he probably do regret what he did. What he needs to do is, man, I don't know if this is a murder. I don't know if can he be tried twice if he was to admit his wrongdoing?
No, he cannot. I think that'll be like double jeopardy.
Well, that's what he needs to do, but he's not doing that. And then when he apologized to Kwame, the other caller, what he brought up was, now I know this Kwame Brown, I think his time is going to come because you know how black women is. I seen he went on the Tommy Soto murder. I can't never say his name right, but he went on Tommy's show, and whatever that man believes is, that's what his man beliefs are. You know what I'm saying? However he feel about Brianna, what's her name? That's his belief. You know, I think he do have some strong opinions about the black community. And people have a problem when a strong, masculine, straight man has something to say out his mouth.
I heard that.
And that's the problem. Yeah, and that's the problem with our community. Straight black men don't have a voice, and they need a voice.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
Call from.
You live on the air. Hello.
Hey, greetings, Riley.
Greetings.
How are you?
All right.
Great. How are you doing today?
Great.
Wonderful. So, let's talk about Charlamagne, the ever-living goddess, and Kwame Brown. First of all, people in this society, now it's more about who's popular and who they like, and they will make excuses and let stuff slide and get swept under the rug. So first to begin, Kwame was not talking to Charlamagne. Kwame did not have an issue with Charlamagne. Kwame and Mike Barnes, right, were having a back and forth online, whatever. Charlamagne decided to insert himself into their issue and decide, this is how I'm going to talk about Kwame. Let me tell you, and dox this man's entire family. Not Kwame, you know. Dox his entire family. Kwame been famous. He ain't just famous, he been famous, right? So Charlamagne had no right and no place running down this man's family history. Charlamagne talk about his sister, his brother, his father, aunt, uncle, everybody. Why was that Charlamagne place to get up on that radio and start talking about that man's family? Like Kwame said, he never even talked to his 16-year-old son about what his grandfather is in jail for. But he hears it on the radio because Charlamagne up there running down the whole family history. For what? Because he's friends with Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes can't fight or as Kwame call him, Becky with the good hair. He can't fight his own battles, but that's what they do. And a lot of people fail to realize, and a lot of people fail to take it in. That is what they do. That is how they bring down another black man, right? Because Kwame and Matt Barnes going back and forth, and guess what the story will be? Oh, Kwame is violent. Oh, Kwame is this. Look what his family do. So y'all better be careful with him because he might kill one of y'all and all this kind of dumb BS. Like, when is black people going to stand up and speak up and stop taking BS? I am happy that Kwame letting Charlamagne have it because Charlamagne has no right to be on the radio. And what are you talking about? His old tweets. Then Chrissy Teigen have old tweets from how many years ago and getting all her stuff pulled from Macy's, Bloomingdale's, all of them. So why it is that people don't hold Charlamagne to the same fire, especially for what he did to a 15-year-old child, and he admitted, and he brag about it, and he set his ass up on the radio and brag about he doing the same shit to his wife, because his wife was drunk the first time they had sex. Why is it okay? Because he's popular? Because he's on the radio? Why is all this shit that he's doing okay? Why is it acceptable? And why is that people continue to make excuses for the bullshit that people do? Because they like them. Like when somebody is wrong, just say, look, you're wrong. Why are you making excuses to them? He's a goddamn rapist. Oh, my bad. But Bill Cosby in jail for things from how many years ago? So why is Charlamagne have the privilege to be up on the radio talking his mess? Because they want him there. Because the boys club, like Kwame said, want him there. Because they want to keep feeding this young generation of black people who is so gullible for all the BS that they put out through the media. They want them to be there, to keep filling their head with BS.
I heard that.
Like, yeah, he had no right to be in that man business. He inserted himself in there and ducked this man's family. He didn't talk. I watch it. He got very close up on the mic. Let me tell you about Kwame and run down this man's family history. For what? It wasn't any of his business.
So
it didn't have anything to do with him.
So you didn't agree with it at all?
Yes, no. It's not his business. Kwame and Becky with the good hair was having a beef that Charlamagne insert himself in. Let me tell you, I'm from Mount Corner, and he stood up and I watched the video and get very close into the mic to run down this whole man's family history. For what? For what? What does it have to do with you?
He's a radio show host.
But what does him being a radio host have to do with two men going back and forth on the internet? What does that have to do with him? Because he's friends with Becky with the good hair?
I just say he's a radio show host, no different than Wendy Williams making commentary on things that don't really concern her.
Wendy don't insert herself into people's beef.
Wendy
don't insert himself. You always compare Wendy Williams.
Well, if he is sir, it's ratings
Wendy
though.
Williams just happened to be on the radio. She went from $3.75 to where she is now.
It's ratings. It's business. It's business to insert yourself in other people's business.
Well, it is no business for him to run on that man's whole family history. And then when that man called him out for the shit that he did to that little girl, he sent him a cease and desist. How is that okay? You can sit up on the radio and run your mouth about everybody and say whatever you want. And from the time they call you out and they talk about your SHIT, you run and you send them a cease and desist. So you what? Nobody must talk about you. But you could talk about everybody else and their business.
Did we see proof? Did we see proof that he should have ceased and desist? Or
don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. You need to see proof that this man admits that he raped this little girl.
Listen, we don't know if it's true, caller. For me speaking, I don't know if it's true or not. In my heart of hearts, I don't know because I wasn't there.
It's a settled case, so don't F with me right now. It's a settled case. He pleads to a lesser charge to get his ass off. So let me get off this phone, because when you start talking like that, talking about proof, especially in these situations, you just piss me the F off.
Oh no, don't be pissed off. We just
you need to get no proof.
We just
white woman come out and say this shit, nobody will ask you for proof. You say, oh my God, I am so sorry this happened to you. This happened. And she gets treated with fucking sorry for cussing.
I hear you.
I'm gonna send you some money. But when a white woman come out and say this shit, they get treated with kitty gloves. Oh, poor this woman. But anytime a black woman come out and say something happened to she, especially you'll put your ass up there talking about, I need proof. I need proof. How about supporting your black goddamn women that support you before you jump this way you need proof?
Yes. I'm all about protecting black women, but we also have to have some evidence.
I don't know why you're trying to trigger me up on this goddamn phone.
I'm not trying to trigger you. I'm just saying, it's certain.
You know you pissed me off when you said I need proof. Nonsense.
I hear that.
That happens to black women, and that is why black women don't get the respect that they deserve. That's why black women are endangered species. God damn it! Because anything a black woman says, she has to prove herself, and she has to prove it. Why? We have to struggle so much already in life with all the other obstacles that we have, and when something happens, and a black woman come on and say, "This happened to me," then you sit up there. I listened to it, but I didn't call in. But I let you know that you was wrong and you pissed me the F off. You sit up there and you rip down that woman with freaking Joe Button. And then what? The next day, this mother effer turn around and apologize. After you call that woman all kind of name and talk about she so badly. Why? I know you just want to trigger me. It's not going to happen.
No, I don't want to trigger you.
You gotta keep it real, Wiley.
I keep it real, and I kept it real.
Stop making excuses for the that they do.
Okay. All right.
You gotta hold people responsible too for the things that they do.
Yes, ma'am.
Always make excuses.
Yes, I hear you. We thank you so much. Love you. Wow, y'all. OMG. Wow. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna call back. Okay, here you go. You call it back. You live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I got on.
Yes.
Hi, I wanted to respond because I feel like people don't really listen to Charlamagne like that.
Okay.
He is very, very transparent. And he often talks about, that case with the girl. He often talks about his mess, and I just hate how we are just condemning this black man. He apologized. He was a man about it. Can we move on?
Facts.
And it's just sad. As black people, we are so unforgiving to each other. We invented cancel culture. And then I just feel like it is just so sad. Charlamagne is trying to redeem himself. Do we not believe in redemption as people? This man is putting other black people on. He is talking about bettering himself, bettering his community. He's being about that action. And yeah, he does have a shady past, but he's trying to remedy that. And we need to support him. But we also need to hold him accountable too. But at the same time, I see nothing but positivity from this brother moving forward. He is really trying. And he is very, very transparent. And I'm so apologize to Kwame because that was definitely wrong. So that's all I wanted to say, Wiley. I love your show.
Loved you.
And thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. Okay, well, it is split. You know, some people believe it, some people don't. It's like it's a split. Give me a second. All right, so if you're calling in, call back in, and we allow you all to speak on the situation. There we go. All right, y'all lit today. You live on the Wiley Show.
Seas and the seas of the pond. Seas and the seas of the pond. What's going on?
Not much.
Funk Flex said the same thing. So I want to know what you listened to our show when we said seas and the seas on sharp tongue. Like it's a pattern with Charlamagne. He keeps sending out these tweets and these tweets, and he did say he has a couple for bloggers, right? I don't know if it was particular on YouTube, but he did say that back in a couple months ago. But my thing is, why are you running behind the scenes and the scenes? Like, it's something there. Because if you have the platform to talk about people the way you talk about people, why people can't talk about you when it's public? You get what I'm saying?
Right. I feel you.
Paperwork. And I'm from New York. I don't listen to that station. I barely listen to Hotline Sunday. I don't listen to these people. I'll be on YouTube listening to the Wiley Show.
Yes.
Others. So it's time to get them out of here. And FYI, Calvin X Hunter, he did say it's another lady.
It's another lady?
He did say it's another lady. So Cal, you're in the bushes. We want this next lady to come out ASAP.
Facts. If it's another lady, well, we would like to know. We would love to interview her on the Wiley Show.
So we want to know what's going on. Do you believe that he really? You said you don't know if he sent a cease and desist to Calvin, right?
Yeah, I don't know that to be factual. I don't know. I'm like, wow, he sent it really quick. If he sent one.
Well, he did. Charlamagne did say in his show that he has a couple, so he has them already ready.
Fact. Okay.
Because at one point I think he's going to send one to TK.
Oh yeah, and then TK interviewed a guy. I think it was Avon. I forgot the guy's name. It kind of cleared up Charlamagne. I remember that, and they talked about that on the Breakfast Club. I remember that.
It's crazy. But I don't know. So, but dude, I haven't followed Mr. Brown, Kwame.
Yeah, Kwame Brown.
I never heard of him until this whole mix-up.
Me, I've never heard of him.
But I mean, Charlamagne did him a good job. Like, I don't know, was he on YouTube prior? Did he have the amount of following?
He just now gotten popular recently, or really getting the clout. But back in the day, nobody was checking him out. But he's recently gotten popular.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking. Did he have the following? Did he have the watch hour prior to this to start collecting coins?
I don't know. I can't answer that, but I heard that he's just now recently getting popular. So that's good.
But yeah, I'm going to go back in the bushes.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. All right. Okay. Well, y'all, that was lit. Thank y'all so much for calling in. We're going to see y'all in the next live. We are over an hour. If you did not get a chance to call in, make sure you leave us a comment. If y'all could be doing us a great favor by subscribing to our YouTube channel at The Wiley Show. You can just click that subscribe button. It is free. And make sure y'all thumbs up the video. This is what we really ask y'all. You don't do nothing else but thumbs up. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. If you all can definitely do that. If you need, we look for sponsors. So if you want me to sponsor you or sponsor your company, you want to come on the show for a sponsorship, just email me at wileyshow@gmail.com. And that's again at wileyshow@gmail.com. If you want to send some to our P.O. Box, that is on the screen, P.O. Box 701123, Dallas, Texas, 75370. Okay? And that is definitely it. And if you want to email us, that is WILEYSHOW@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Wiley Show at WILEYSHOW. Thank you so very much, and we will see y'all in the next live. Peace. This was a great show. Hey, what's up? Single day and then bring him. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. What in the world? That is crazy. I thought you was kidding when you said only one day out of a weekend. That is something. That is something. Where your mom? Your mom working? Oh, she probably gonna be tired. She probably ain't gonna be able to babysit. Oh gosh. I feel you like that. Oh wow. That's why I say you need to come to Dallas whenever get time. That would be nice, but you gotta only one day. That ain't good. You need like a week. You need like a week vacation almost. Yep. Oh, okay. Because I know I was thinking about doing New York, and I was thinking about doing Vegas. I know I was going to do New. Yeah, I've been there. I said I was going to do New York because they want me to do a meet and greet, but I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I don't know when because I got to see when New York is like open. So I'm gonna have to ask my people when is New York open. Right. Did you get flowers for Mother's Day?
I got my baby art. My mom got it framed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I think New York probably gonna be open up fully probably in July. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. Me too. Since you going in September, I might as well try to go in September too. I love meetup session. Yeah. I'm just yo, baby, she is crying. Is she hungry? Oh. I was just holding my little nieces and stuff. I'm like, they was making all that noise, just crying. One was doing good, and another one was crying. I'm like, what the world is going on? My nieces and them. Oh wow. Oh, she probably give out. Do she eat regular food or she just drink her bottle? Oh, give us some fruit snacks. Yeah, give us some fruit snacks. Yeah. She probably want a crunch bar. She probably want a crunch bar. She just wants your attention. She probably doing it because you're on the phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can she eat like you gonna make her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? You gonna make her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? You sound just like my sister. Oh dang. Oh man. Oh. I'm gonna wait till you calm her down and want me to call you back. Want me to call you back? All right, I'll call you right back once she calm down. All right. All right, bye-bye. Oh, this live is still on? I didn't know that. This live is still on? Wait a minute. Is this live is still on? Ma. Where's my mom at? Did they leave me in this house by myself? Oh, where y'all at? Y'all had left? Oh, I thought y'all had left. Oh, when is they bringing back your car? Oh, what did you say, Mom? Oh, I wanted to go by the weed dispensary, but it's all closed. Let's go to Navy Pier. We could take a lift. We could take a lift. We could go. I wanted to go to the weed dispensary. I wanted to give me some gummies. It's fine. Oh, it's probably closed right now. Hi, y'all. Yeah.